Welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java object-oriented programming playlist, we will learn OOPS concepts step by step. This is Java OOPS programming session number 55. Correct design using interface concept. If you are serious about learning, then like the video and subscribe the channel for more update. Please click the bell icon and select all notification option. Don't choose personalized option. You may miss some session updates. Let's get started. In our previous session, we have discussed about what are the problems with the normal if else condition, or we are dumping all the business logic in the single method. So that is to avoid the loose couple, that is a tight coupling. We'll discuss what is the solution through encapsulation and interface concepts. So prerequisites, please watch the session number 50 to 55 and then attend this session, then only you can able to easily understand. So in our previous session, we have faced some issues like duplicate code if number of classes are increasing. So we are going to change in all the classes. If you forget one place, it's a major bug. See here in our previous session, it's a bad design we have mentioned. Single mobile class, the method is called from other multiple users. If one change is mentioned, like sim is active only, you are going to do the changes in all the classes, whether the sim is active or not. You are ensuring that. So in all the classes, you are going to modify it. It's a biggest threat. So avoid this problem. So now in this session, we'll discuss about the encapsulation little bit afterwards interface because these topics are new to you. So in our forthcoming sessions, we'll discuss about what is by encapsulation and interface, all these things in a detailed manner. Okay. Now just try to understand what is happening along. In our previous session, we have discussed in each and every class giving this condition, that is setting the sim active as true in all the classes. Am I right? See here, yeah, I'll show it in Eclipse. We are setting this condition in all the classes. Sim active equal to true, sim active equal to true. Like this, we are providing in all the classes. 100 means 100 classes we have to create. Here, there is no issues. Okay. So move that logic inside that mobile class alone. Point number one or step number one, whatever it is. So create one class mobile. So just set this line in the mobile class alone. What's the logic? Private, because encapsulation means making the data members as a private and methods into a single entity. That is wrapping of data members and methods into a single entity is called as a encapsulation. Just example, capsule. So that capsule protects the outer attack. Am I right? So simple capsule. In that capsule, we are having variety of medicines. So how we are covering that, because external sources should not affect this medicine. Am I right? So you are covering that wrapping. Same procedure here. Outside class member should not access this data member. So first we are doing that in encapsulation, making this data member sim active as a private one. So only these class members can access this sim active. This is the first step. So go to that mobile class. What they're telling, move the logic inside the mobile. So I'm copy paste this in mobile class. I'm setting this mobile, new mobile sim equal to true, void call. So I already having this code, better I'll copy paste it to save the time. Simple one now. So in this mobile class, sorry, in this mobile class, I'm setting the data member as a private. After that, the method contains if sim is active, it will give the messages calling. Else, sim not active. That's it. This is the first step. Move logic inside the mobile. If the SIM is active, give the messages calling. Otherwise, SIM not active, can't call. Second thing, user remains same. There is no changes in the A class or B user C section. Okay, C user. So void may call new mobile phone. So let me change it. Hereafter, it's not required to use a full class. name. I already told you what's the advantage of using simply giving the required object. You can save the memory and time. Reference variable is not required here. So new, what's the class name we are going to access? Mobile dot call. That's it. Okay. So only you are giving this method alone. Same thing you are going to do in the user B class also. Save the file. Here also we can change it. New mobile dot call. Here also do the same thing. New mobile dot call. Okay. I hope you are clear so far. So just giving only one class. In that class, we are giving this business logic, making the data member as a private and then methods. This is why we are calling it as a encapsulation. Wrapping of data members, that is protecting the data members from outside class by making as private, and then methods also we are putting inside this class itself. This is called as a wrapping of data members and methods into a single entity is called as a encapsulation. Best example I told you, compare with the real-time capsule. Several medicines are there, everything putting into the wrapper, just a capsule. So wrapping covers all this capsule, that is the medicine. So outside party can't able to view that what is present in that capsule. They are protecting with that capsule outer layer. Okay. Main function, just give this three objects creation alone for this user A, user B, and user C. Copy paste this code to save the time. Go to the main app.java, paste it. Yes, that's it. So in mobile class, we having the business logic. User A only having this method call. User B have the method call. User C have the method call. From main function, create the object for this user A, user B, user C. So here, left side also you have to give this class name. Then only, because what's the purpose of giving this reference and reference type? Because of this object reference type only. Okay, reference variable only. You are calling the method. So at that time, this initialization is definitely required. Previously, what you have tried, just simply give the new user A alone, because we are not calling anything from this class. At that time, no issues. But based on this reference variable only, we are calling means at the time both sides you have to give the class name. Left side username, right side also username. This is the procedure to create the object. All right. So result, what's the advantage? Only one class changed. Users untouched. Am I right? It remains same. Only in this one class. What is that? Mobile class alone. I have modified the code. I hope till now everything is going fine. You can able to understand. If you have any queries, share your comments in the comment section. I'll give the reply. Clarify your doubts. Next, if there any condition like this, so we have to make this sim active as false. Only one class you are going to change it. So which class it is? Mobile class. So change it as a false. So now we'll get the output as no output. Reason, because it is false. So what's that output? No output in the sense I'm giving the condition is sim active. If it is false, else part is okay. In case if I'm not giving this else part, it will give the message that is the output is an empty output, no output. In this context, I told you. Again, I'm control is that. So now we'll give the meaningful one. So sim not active. Can't call. I hope you're now clear. So changes is one place, no duplication, and I'm not repeating this entire code in all the classes user B, user B. What I did in a previous session, I'm not doing the same mistake here. So it's only one time writing. It's easy maintenance. If any changes, I doing only changes, doing the changes in this class alone, mobile class, right? Third problem, adding the new device. If you are going the existing method, we'll discuss now. I will create first one new class, that name is device manager. If you are going this, Existing method, what's the problem? I'll show you. Create new class, device manager. So yeah, so what I'm doing means you're adding one more device. So assume that method is present in the device manager. In our previous example demonstration, I have completely provided implementation in the same class itself. This time I'm trying something newly. So in the device manager class, I'm having the connect method. So based on the device type, that method, that particular block will be executed. If it is mobile, mobile connected will be displayed. If it is laptop, laptop will be displayed. Added to this, we have one more requirement also. VR headset is coming, you are going to add it. We already discussed this type of problems in our previous session itself. If new devices are coming, automatically the code size is also increased. So modify the old code. So already this is a old code means we are going to add the new devices like tablet, VR headset, whatever it is. So retesting is required. Am I right? Because you are breaking the working code itself. Here it is already working. You already tested and it is in the execution part. Fine. Already it is in the execution stage. Now new device is coming. You are adding the code, breaking the working code. Again you are adding the code. You are starting from the testing from the scratch. Am I right? So first itself it will check equals a mobile or laptop. It will check. So these are the problems we are facing here. You are violating the open close principle also. We already told you. So open for modification. Actually, if it is open class, you have to close it. But what you are doing means you are opening for modification. If new device is coming, you are again opening the code and then changing like this. So I'll show the example. I'm having the entire code solution here. I'll copy paste it. Got it. Take this main function also. Okay, I rename this class as a main itself. I think there is no file like main. Yes, already is present. Whether we'll go with this. Already the main class file is present here. I'll delete this. It is not required for us. See here, the code looks like this now. So device manager class contains the connect method. In the connect method, we are having the business logic. Already two device types are there: mobile, laptop. If third device is coming like a VR headset, we have to add it. So we are creating the object for this device manager and then connecting with that existing devices. This code. If new device is coming, you are adding this that connect of VR headset. So it will be checking from the beginning. Mobile, no, because our device type is VR headset. Again, VR headset is coming. Laptop condition fail. Third type VR headset. It's true. So we are violating the open close principle because already we have completed the code. It looks like this. Okay, assume like this. It looks like this. So if the new device is coming, you are adding this VR headset. You're also you're adding this function, opening the code once again. You are testing from the beginning. This is the problem we are facing. Okay. So these are the problems we are facing. Bad design violates the open closed principle. Already it is in a closed state. Again, you are trying to open it. So now we'll discuss with the solutions. Okay. We already discussed this type of problem. Initial design, mobile laptop only we write the code. After that new requirement is coming, VR headset I added. Modify the existing code. That's why your calling is a bad approach. risk of breaking older logic. So sometimes if you're adding the VR headset or something, so you'll miss some existing logic also. Occasionally, you can delete the existing mobile logic or laptop logic. So that also create a problem. While adding by mistake, you will delete the existing code also. So you should be clear with this. Retesting is required. Reason, you are adding one more devices or few more devices, a VR headset, tablet, uh, something coming newly, you are going to reset. Okay, that is a retesting everything from the beginning because of that one device also. So code keeps growing, even if under devices coming, definitely you are writing the same code again. Again, it becomes messy and hard to maintain. The main problem, you are opening for the modification, closed for extension. You are not extending, you are modifying the code. Okay. So what should be happen means as usually. So what is the open close principle means open for extension. Mark my word, should open the code for extension. But what you are doing, open for modification. We are doing new devices are coming. You are doing for modification. You are doing some modification. It should not be recommendable. So open always should for the code for extension, not modification. Next, closed for extension you are doing, but actually closed for modification. Okay, it should be open for extension, closed for modification. That is meaning is don't touch the existing code. Just add new behavior. Okay, this is what they are telling. Can you able to understand? Again, repeating, open for extension. You may extend it, but what you should not do for modification, you are closing it. Okay, you are restricting. You can extend, but you should not modify the existing code. That's why they're telling don't touch existing code, just add new behavior. Simple real-time example. Current system, what you're doing means with the bad design, if device is X, I will decide what to do. As a developer, why you are deciding? So always a good approach of object-oriented programming is device object should decide what to do. So that's the right thing. Okay, now we'll do the solution. These are the problems so far we have discussed. Now we'll discuss with the polymorphism concept. Step one, create the interface. Now just try to understand interface is just a intermediate, okay, or a contract between the code. Okay, so code and then this business logic. So should be clear with this. Just write act as a intermediate. Okay, that's it. So here interface, create interface means the main advantage of using interface is you won't define anything with that interface block. You are just declaring. Okay, just a common rule for all devices. Yes, in the forthcoming sessions we'll discuss what is the interface. So now just try to understand. So what is an interface means? It's like a rule book. So only the methods declarations are present. There is function declarations are present. There is no method definition. This definition will be implemented by someone. Okay, some other class. So first step what they're telling, interface device. In the device, you have to give the declaration method. What is that? Connect. So first we'll create this. Go to this. Right click this package. New interface. So what's your interface name? Device. Click finish. Okay. So what method they are giving here? So just a declaration. Keep it in mind. Like our previous code, we are not giving the definition here. It's like a rule book. Only declaration should be present. It will be common for all devices. It can be a laptop, tablet, whatever it is. They are all going to use the same function here. Void connect. So next step, what is that? Create class that will implement, because interface will contain only the declaration, function declaration. It should be implemented by some other class. So some other class is here mobile. This class is going to define this method. What is that? So create the class. What's the class name? Mobile. Mobile is already present. Go to mobile class and then change the logic. So this, see here, device is the, this method is having this interface block having only the method declaration. This definition is present here. Mobile connector. Okay. After that, so they are creating one more class, laptop. So whatever the device is coming, it is going to implement this mobile class. Laptop class is already not present, so I will create it new laptop class. Copy paste it. Okay. Next, one more generic class I'm creating, device manager. I'll explain all these things one by one, no worries. I'll create a generic class. I'll close the remaining files. It's not required now. Device mobile main app Java. Yes. So one more class I'm creating, device manager. This called as a generic class. I'll tell you what it is. Already defined one. Okay, already I think this file is present. We'll check. Okay, I'll delete this. Yeah, now it is supported. First, I'll copy paste this code. Yes. Afterwards, I'll tell you. So what we are doing here. First, I'm setting the proper platform to execute this. We'll check what's the problem with this. Can't be converted from laptop to device. Okay, okay, fine. I can able to understand your device. Device is the interface. Mobile is the implements device. Okay, I'm not giving the implements here. That's the problem. Implements device. As I'll explain the concept from the beginning, just try to understand because it's very important session. Many new concepts are coming now. Then only can able to easily understand. Even the video size is too large, you just pause the video and then check it. Yes, if you are telling in a single video only, then it will be useful to you. Okay. Afterwards, we'll discuss the remaining things and all. So first thing, I'm just giving the overview. So what I'm doing means, previously you have faced that if you're using the if else concept repetition was coming, if any changes, new device is coming, you are doing the changes in all the classes. These are the problems we have faced. Now we are getting the direct understanding of why we are using the polymorphism. So first step here, create the interface. It's like a common rule book for all the devices. So first step, create the interface. So what is that interface is device. So that interface, as of now, just try to understand, because in the forthcoming session only you discuss what is my interface in a detailed manner. Now just try to understand. Here interface is a common rule book. Here only function declaration is allowed, method declaration only allowed. So this implementation, that is function definition or method definition will be present in some other code. Okay. So because main purpose of using interface is to achieve this abstraction concept, hiding the implementation detail and showing only the functionality to the user. Yep. I hope you are clear so far. Second step, so what I'm doing means, so whoever, okay, so whatever the device is coming, no issues. So that device is going to override this connect method, because already the declaration is available. I'm going to here override it. You can use the annotations also here, because already the class is present. I'm going to implement it. So some other class should implement this declaration. Am I right? So for that purpose only, here I'm using the implements keyword. So using the implements keyword only, you are going to override this class. What is that? Already the class having the connect method. It is going to override it now. So active override. Okay. So we can use this in other classes also. Laptop, where we are using VR headset. Got it? I hope you are clear so far. Next, we are creating one more class, device manager, generic class, common for all. So here we are having the method connect device. So that connect device, usually we will receive the data type as a parameters int or float. This time what we are doing means, we are receiving the object, because device is a class name. So nearby class name what we are having, that is called as a object reference type. Am I right? So object reference type, this is device. So the receiving parameter, this function receiving parameter is a object. I'll tell you why we are using the parameters of object in the next few minutes. Okay. Next, we are it set. Additionally, even if you are having the new devices, tablet or something is coming, just override it, implements this device first of all. After that, override that method connect. So simply write this method. Each and every time I'm not creating new method using the same function name. Void connect itself, I'm overriding it. Got it? After that, coming to the main picture, because even write 1,000 lines of code, always it start from the main function. This is what now we are going to discuss. I will taking separate document for this code alone. Okay, because that's much important. Give high priority. Even if the video size is too long, you just pause the video, after some break, again resume the video and watch it. Okay, I won't bother about that how much minutes going. At last, end of the day, the viewer should understand it clearly. That's what my objective. Okay. Here, understand that no if else concept, no device checking. Like if simple if you are using if else means, simply you'll use the method object name dot equals of that mobile type, object dot equals of headset, object dot equals of laptop, will use it. Here there is no concept like that. Manually you are not giving that. Object is going to decide which method should execute. You are not going to decide. Now we'll discuss this code one by one. What is happening internally? I'm having the separate PDF. I'll explain you one by one. See here, go to the main function. This is the first step. I'm right. I'm creating the object for this device manager class, where it is here. This is the first step. Okay. This is the first line of execution. So you should be clear this. So I'll tell you the some basic things of because many of the beginners are wrongly understanding. Sometimes they are confused they will keep that learning process itself after some time. So okay, so I'm clearly explaining step by step, just try to understand. In this step, this device manager is called as a left side, this type is called as a class type or reference type. We can call it as a what is a reference type. Manager is called as a reference variable. Manager is called as a reference variable. Many of the beginners will understand manager is a object. That is not a object. Okay, mark my word. So new device manager is called as a object. Runtime, it will get a memory in the heap memory area. At the time only object will be created. So we can call as a instance of device manager class, because what is the object? It is an instance of a class. So this new device manager is a instance of device manager class. I hope you are clear this. So device manager is a reference type or a class type. Manager is a reference variable. This type variable is a reference variable. New device manager is a class. There is a instance of a class. What is that? Object. New device manager is called as a object. I hope you are clear. So this device manager is a blueprint or template, that class. Manager is a variable that stores address or reference of this object. So new device, actual object created in the rich memory, heap memory. First clear this fundamental, then only can able to understand. Second step, what you're doing. So device mobile equal to new mobile. As usual, device is here. What is that? Here it is a class or interface. See here, device is an interface. So interface name is device. Interface type or reference type. We can call it interface type or as usual reference type. Mobile is a reference variable. New mobile is a object. Okay, new mobile is a object. Left side you are using the base class or base interface name. Right side only you are going to use the child class. This is what runtime parameters in the forthcoming session will discuss. So important understanding, two types involved. So when it will be decided, which will call. So these things we'll discuss now. So compile time, what is happening means this interface device is a interface. During runtime, this new mobile of this object type will be decided. So new mobile will be created. That is a new object. Mobile means the object will be created for this new mobile is runtime, not compile time. Compile time, this device reference interface, this device interface only refers. Okay. So simple way to remember, left side is a reference type, what it can access. Right side object type, what it actually is, implementation, what it is. It will ensure only that new mobile, yes, this new mobile, what is that device mobile, new mobile means in compile time, during compilation time, whether there will be a reference type or not. Yes, reference variable is present or not. Yes, this is what it will check. And then the corresponding methods, whether this mobile means where we are accessing that methods are present or not. It will check the connect device is present or not. Where it is manager you are giving, it will check during that compilation time whether these methods are present or not. It won't execute it. This method will not be execute compiler, runtime only it will execute. It will ensure that whether this connect device of this reference type something is object is that it is present or not. This is what it will check. So connect mobile of laptop, whether this method having the capability of receiving the object or not. Whether this class device manager connect device method is having the capacity of deciding this or not. I mean accepting this or not. Next, connecting device of VR. It will check device manager of the connect device having this type or not. Just ensuring during compilation time, it will ensure it is present or not. I hope you're clear so far. Next, a rule, that is an important rule, you should follow it. Try to understand the meaning of a line. Mobile is a device reference. Okay, reference variable to pointing to a mobile phone object. Okay, mobile object. So, final summary is device manager is a class type or reference type. Manager is a reference variable. New device object. Same thing for device is an interface. Mobile is a reference variable. New mobile. There may be a question, sir. Actually, we have to understand where it is calling. Am I right? That's what the job. Why are discussing this much of things? What is this? What is means? Should have the base knowledge. Then only in the future you can able to understand the remaining concepts also. That's why I'm giving a detailed explanation. Okay. So important golden rule is reference variable type decides what methods you can call. Important thing. Mark my word. Reference variable type here. It will decide which method you can call. Okay, so compile time. So device manager dot connect device means it will just, this method is calling, this is what they will know. Okay, this is what they'll decide, this method will call. But which method actually runs is decided during the runtime polymorphism. Object types only decides, this new mobile phone, new laptop only deciding which method is going to execute it. Here it is just, see here, what method you can call. Try to understanding what method can call or to whom you can access. That's why deciding in compilation time, reference time. But runtime only the proper execution. Okay, which method actually runs is what the main thing. Next, you should understand compile time is runtime. What's your code will happen. So your device manager equal to new device manager. Same thing you're using. So I'll explain what is that during at compile time in a detailed manner. Compile time. Okay. So what I told you in a theory, now I'm showing in a point by point. See here. First, we'll check this line where it is. Yeah. Device manager equal to manager. What during the compilation time, which means type existence, whether device manager class exists or not. We'll check whether this class is actually present or not. Yes, it is already present. Next, device interface exists or not. Yes, already the device interface is present. During compilation time, it will check mobile laptop headset classes exist or not. So classes mobile laptop VR headset is present. So it will check, yes, this first type existence is present. Next step, reference type checking, whether these classes or interface having the reference type or a device manager is having the reference names. Okay, reference type, we already clearly mentioned these things here. Am I right? Device manager reference type, reference type is a manager. That is what happening here. Reference type checking. Okay, what is that reference type check means? Is mobile a type of device? See, is this mobile a type of device? Yes, because nearby reference type only we are giving the reference name. So manager is a type of device manager. We are taking the mobile. Yes, mobile is a device. This is what we'll check. Is laptop a type of device? Is VR it's a type of, just is a relationship check. In our previous sessions we have discussed about inheritance concept. Is relationship. From this only it is coming or not. Yes, this mobile is coming from this device. Mobile is a device. This is what these are reference type. Reference type checking. Next, method existence check. Manager dot connect device of mobile means manager dot connect device of mobile means it will check whether this method is already present in this device manager that connect device method or not. See here, this device manager class connect device method having that object or not. Yes, this is what happening. Does device manager have method connect device? Yes. Compare only checks important thing exists the signature. Only one argument is present or not, that is the object or not. This is what it will check. It does not check which exact class will run. It will not check which exact class, whether it will work the mobile device or a laptop device or VR, it won't check. Only the number of parameter is one, that parameter is the object. That's it. This is what they will check. The key point at compile time, method existence checked, reference type checked, actual method implementation not decided, which will execute. Next, what happens at runtime? New device manager. This time only object will be created for this class. New device manager. So all these things will create object in a memory. Which area? Each memory area. All these things, right side portion. New device manager, mobile, laptop here itself. After this, method call, most important part. This time only it will call. So manager dots connect device of mobile means important thing. So inside connected device, where this method in present here, device manager. So now which object you are passing reference type mobile. Okay, by the help of this new mobile phone only object is created. It will point this new mobile area. So this mobile object will be passed to this device. So if you are passing the object, if you are passing the 5 means the receiving should be the integer type. If I'm passing the string like Java means the receiving type should be a string. But this time what I'm passing? Object reference type I'm passing. Object reference type I'm passing. So receiving also should be the object. That's why I'm creating the class name nearby object reference type. So which type it should present? Device class. Why I'm using the device class means it is having the okay, it is having the method which connect. So this device dot connect means okay, this device dot connect should call the method. Okay, from which method it is calling? Mobile. So this mobile, okay, from this device dot connect means which one is passing? Mobile. So what will happen means this device is now mobile. Assume that this is coming as here now mobile. Assume like this. Internally it is happening here also. What is that? Mobile. This is what internally happen. Okay, this is what internally happen. Now I'm giving the, you can tell me, sir, shall we go with like this? Yes, definitely it will work. But what about remaining in case if you are passing as a laptop, what will happen? Mark my word. Whether this will work because the receiving parameters, what is that? Laptop. But what you are doing here, it is a mobile. So it will be a confused one. So always preferably give the common name device itself. So this device means mobile means first time mobile is coming, mobile dot connect means this object method will be called, that is a connect will be called mobile is connected printer. Next time understand what is happening. Laptop I'm passing. So this time passing manager dot connect of laptop means this laptop object reference type is passing. So what will hold means this device is now changed as a laptop internally. So laptop, here also a laptop. So laptop dot connect means which class it is? Laptop class. So this method will be called, what will be printed? Laptop connector. Laptop connector. Next time VR is coming. So again you have to change it. Instead of that, just give the generic name, common name. What is the device itself? So instead of device, what will happen? VR itself will be replaced. Here also VR itself will be replaced. That method is already present in here where it is device VR itself. Here we are having that method. Simply it will call. So this, that's why device manager is called as a generic class, general one. You won't give the specific area here. Okay, this is what they're telling. So D is a type of which one? Device reference, very reference type. So next, what will happen is, but the object is maybe anything, mobile or laptop. It's I clearly told you this device is replaced by. So which function we have called connect device as mobile means it will be replaced by mobile. This device is replaced by mobile. In case if it is laptop, so this device is generally replaced by mobile or laptop here it said. So mobile, if it is your object type is JVM will decide like this. Well, what will happen means while I calling itself, it will be replaced like device. Instead of device, what will replace means mobile dot connect, laptop dot connect. You'll understand. So this is why we are calling it as a runtime polymorphism. At runtime only it is deciding. Okay, these methods are runtime only deciding which method, which class method should execute. Now match the definition of polymorphism using the same method name, but it differs. That is, it will behaves differently for different objects during the runtime. Okay, again repeating the definition using the same name. What is the connect? Using the same name connect behaves differently for behaves differently for different objects. If I'm passing the mobile, the behavior is completely different one. Mobile connected, this method. If I'm passing the objects are different laptop, it behaves differently. Laptop connected. I hope the definition is matching now 100%. So simple online summary. Compile time checks reference types and method signature. Runtime, actual object and which method is executes. Important information. Okay, now method of method call is resolved at compile time. Only the checking the signature and reference variables present or not. Method execution is at runtime based on the object. Now I hope you're clear. So visual flow. You are creating the reference type your mobile, new mobile phone. So compile time device reference type is checking whether the class is present or not, interface is present or not, the method's signature is as per this declaration is present or not. Just check it. Runtime actual object, okay, is executing the method call. So d dot connect has been replaced by mobile dot connect or laptop dot connect, or it's vr headset dot connect has been replaced. Okay, internet will happen like this. I hope you're clear with this. You have clearly mentioned that how it is works. Interface your rule book. Okay, we are writing the code for. Now back to the topic. Big idea. Instead of writing the same code again, writing the code for all the device without changing it. Okay, writing the code that works for all devices. Interface, give the interface. The method name connect. Device is not a class, it's an interface, a contract or rule between other classes. It says any devices must have connect method. Whatever the device is coming, laptop or okay, desktop or a tablet, whatever it is, you should follow the same function name connect. It should be implements that rule. All these classes should implement the rule. What this interface telling, it should do this. Okay. Now the problem is completely vanished. Am I right? Because feature in the previous code, what you have done means so new device like tablet or something coming, we are writing more lines of code, and then if a sim is active only, if you are doing the remaining operations, all the classes you are writing here one time, just declare it interface device. So remaining part will implement this device one line, one only one time we are writing this declaration part. And then the logic part, what happens means mobile is a device because it implementing this device. Laptop is a device. It's very important for policy. Device manager is a important part here. Out of this code. Here, polymorphism happening. Earlier told you runtime only. It has been replaced. Device dot connect is deciding which method will execute, mobile class or laptop or headset. So common generic class is giving here, and then method is also available here. Which object is running. So why this method is called as generic means it is not depend on mobile or laptop headset. It is not depending on anything, because in our previous examples, if you are giving the string names and then equals means you are checking one by one whether it is a mobile or laptop. You are writing one by one and then checking from the beginning. New devices is coming, you are testing from the scratch. Here it is not required. New device is coming, the class is writing separately, so it won't affect the remaining thing. Depends only on this device. Only one dependence is device manager alone we are depending. So I will tell you what is the meaning of this line. Any give me any object that is a device. I will take any object that is a device only. I will hand it in. Device dot connect is a more line. So which connect will run means depends on the object only. Pass that runtime. If I'm passing the mobile phone or a laptop, a tablet, based on that the connect will execute. So case one, if I'm passing the mobile, so mobile class method will be executed. Laptop means laptop method will be executed. VR headset means VR headset. So that's why we are calling as a runtime polymorphism, dynamic method dispatch. Which method should execute we are deciding here. I hope you are clear so far. So main method full flow. The reference type is device. The object type is a mobile. Java decides method at runtime, not compile time. Which method should work? So complete workflow is important. From main app only, main function it works. So it will call to the connect device plus from the device only which function is executing. So that will be decided by JVM. Based on the actual object, it will call the correct method. So why device manager is required? Important thing. Important thing. Kindly mark my word. Some bad design without device manager. You may ask the question, without device manager, anything will happen? Yes. Without device manager, what will it do means just use the equals method laptop. So problems what all the face already we have faced. Too many files or to maintain not scalable. We already provided a detailed explanation. Please refer the previous videos. So what are the benefits with the device manager? Good design is only one time we are connecting the device is creating no if else condition, easily extendable. If some new devices are coming, simply implement that method. That's it. No change in device manager. Whether you're going to change anything in device manager class, no. here. Anything I'm going to change it in the device manager? Nothing. So my concept in the as a device manager, assume that if I'm a device manager, any device you will pass, I will consider as a device. That's it. It may be a laptop or tablet, whatever it is. You can pass anything, no issues. So that's why they're telling adding a new device, no change in the device manager. Simply add the new device alone. It will implement that interface method. So reusable. Same method works for. So one time if you are writing that method in a device method, that method should work for all these things. Sorry, that is an interface what you have declared. That method works for all other new classes. Void connect already declared in interface. That method will work for mobile or laptop, VR or future devices. Whatever it comes, it will follow the same thing. Same method work for all things. Loose coupling. Device manager does not depend on any specific classes, a mobile phone or tablet. It is not depending on anyone. Okay, simple real life analogy. Think of a charger socket. That is your device manager. Socket is available. Any type of mobile or laptop, whatever it is, you can plug in that charger. Am I right? Socket does not care whether your device is a plug or it's a supply power. Just supplies the power. Am I right? Which device you plug, mobile or laptop, whatever it is, or even if you're plugging the mosquito bag, it's just a socket. It will provide the some. What is that? It will provide the power. That's it. That is what the device manager also will do. So final understanding device manager is called as a generic because it works with any device. It is independent of specific classes. It follows right ones used for all. Only one time you are doing this. So important thing now match the definition. Polymorphism, one method, connect device to behave differently based on the object was at runtime. Final summarization. I know this session is too long, but it's very important. If you clear the fundamentals, the remaining sessions are simple and easier to follow it. Okay, even if you can't able to understand this single shot, again just watch the video, pause the video at some time, work on this, think about it, why we are convinced a bad design, why it is a good method if there is an interface or encapsulation. You will get an idea. Minimum two times watch the video, you will get an answer. If you found this session useful, then like the video and please share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.